What's up, everybody? This is Coach Drew, and you are with the Unstuck Living Podcast. Today's topic is going to be about the pressure of being perfect. This is springtime right now. If you're hearing this a little bit later, for us, it's around, I'm going to say mid-spring, but it's okay. It's a beginning of spring. And this pressure of being perfect starts to show up in our bodies, right? We start noticing that, hey, I want to go to the beach. But people at the beach may not accept me because I have cellulite. I don't have abs. I don't have a perfect body. And people are going to look at me weird. And 9 times out of 10, people are not so much looking at you because they're thinking the same thing about themselves. And this pressure comes up in our bodies. Sometimes it comes up in our home lives where we think, I have to do everything right. I have to do everything right now. They're going to hate me if I don't do this right. And I ask the question, who's putting that pressure on you? Who told you need to be perfect? Who told you were going to get it right every time? Who told you that? And usually the answer comes back as my mom, my dad, my husband, my wife, my kids. But in all actuality, it's really you. Why are you telling yourself that you need to be perfect in a fallen world? Rather than saying, I want to make realistic steps forward. I want to accept that I can make progress. And I want to just literally throw away this whole idea of it needs to be perfect. But because perfect is not a real thing. If you think you've done anything perfect, there's somebody in the world who will look at you and find a fault in it. And it's so dangerous to aim for perfection when we're made just to progress and to love the journey, to love the process. So I ask you the question, why are you aiming to be perfect instead of focusing on the process? Instead of focusing on progression? And I guarantee you it would take a lot of pressure off of you, a feeling, I need to get this perfect. I need to be perfect. If I don't do it right, it's like this exact way that I know it has to be done, it's wrong. That's a lot of pressure, and that's a lot on your mind. You don't need that. More so, let's think about progress. Let's think about process. And let's ditch this whole idea that it needs to be perfect. Because you're not perfect, I'm not perfect. There's nobody in this world who's perfect. The only perfect one is God. And if you ask some people, people think he's not perfect. But I want you to get into a place of not putting pressure on yourselves to be perfect, but loving the process and loving progression. Take care, guys.